We're here at the RYA Dinghy and Watersports Show 2024 with the SailingFast team. Now, SailingFast for a long time has been Emma and Duncan Hepplewhite, who have run the team for a long time, but you've been around and about supporting sailors for years, making sure that when they're on the water, if there's a problem, you've got the spares, you've got the expertise to actually sort out their problems. But there's a problem. You can't be everywhere at once. And so you've expanded with Rory Wilson, the new member of the team. So, Duncan, at what point did you realise you just had to get more hands on board?
I think we've known for quite a while that, as you say, up and down the country, supporting the events, that we couldn't grow, we couldn't scale the business up. But it was trying to find the right person. We've had people join us in the past, but weren't quite able to really bring them on board and develop it. But with Rory, we're very fortunate because he's actually based in Portland. He lives there. So it now allows us to have a base in the south and actually just help grow and develop and make life a little bit easier. So I'm not going to be doing any less traveling, but what we are going to do is allow us to do twice as many events.
And Emma, scaling a business, growing a business from the ground up, it's a difficult process, and of course we've had many headwinds over the last few years to deal with as well. So how does it feel to actually be taking this next step?
Well, I'm very hopeful that between the pair of the boys that they're going to keep me very busy on the admin front, both with the marketing, feeding back all the images of all the places that they're going, all the different classes they're supporting, but also keep me very busy sending out invoices and processing sales through the website. So if they don't have what they need on the spot, we can certainly ship it out from SailingFast HQ very quickly.
Rory, you are now the South Coast face of SailingFast, and it means that, the country is covered all the way from Scotland all the way down. But joining a team where you know the kind of work ethic that Duncan and Emma put in, how did that feel?
Yeah, well, obviously Duncan and Emma work pretty flat out all the time. So, at the moment, I'm just trying to keep up with them. Obviously, I believe so much in SailingFast. Like, I've known the company, known Duncan and Emma for almost 20 years. So, just being part of it is brilliant.
And supporting events, when you turn up an event, do you find that people just straight away flock around you now when you're going to an event?
Yeah, pretty much. You pull the van in somewhere, and even when you arrive, you go into the clubhouse or go to the toilet, and then you can't actually get anywhere because people just come and want to have a chat, which is really good. Want to have a chat with you, want to see what you're up to. So yeah, it's really good.
And Duncan, reputation is a huge thing in any business. And the kind of reputation you are developing, you must be extremely proud of.
Yeah, we're delighted. This is last year we celebrated our 20th year at the Dinghy Show. It's great, but it's a reputation that's built over those 20 years of business, and it's not something you can buy. It's not something you can create. It just evolves by putting in the hard graft, putting in the long hours, and ultimately putting the customer first and trying to deliver for them. So we're very proud of it. It's taken a long time. The challenge now is to maintain it and keep it going.
With all this support of other people sailing, do you manage to get enough time on the water yourselves? Emma, I know you've got your paddleboarding, which you're really into. Enough chances?
I would say not together. We're very good at ships passing in the night. So one weekend he's with the children and I'm off paddleboarding, and vice versa. It's the other way around. We're in the water sports industry. Weekends are a premium. So getting out in the water together as a family, it's a challenge. That's why we go skiing when we can, once a year if we're lucky. But the rest of the summer is spent looking after the customer. I might get some time with the kids at Loch Lomond. Fingers crossed Duncan will be able to join us.
And how about you, Rory? What do you like to do when you get out on the water yourself?
I've got an RS 200, so I like to sail that. While working for SailingFast now, I want to try and start doing some bit more wasp sailing. But yeah, I'm kind of wanting to be on the water, as much as I can really, in between working, because that's where it is. That's where you meet people. That's where the next person would like something. So being on the water, yeah.
And Duncan, what would you describe as your ideal day on the water?
Probably an RS21 with Emma and the kids.
Yes!
Fantastic. Well, look, watching the Sailing Fast journey is fantastic, and seeing the business grow even better. So many thanks indeed for all your time today, and the best of luck with the future.
You're
Thanks,
very welcome,
Mark.
Mark.
Thank
Thank you
you.
very much
Cheers.
for supporting us.
Thank you.